Good afternoon.
What's up?
How are you, Mark?
I'm doing well. How are you, Maria?
I'm great. Hi, everybody. I'm Maria Quattrone with Remax at Home and Be the Solution. And today I have my guest, Mark Gatta from Opus Elite Real Estate. Welcome, Mark. Mark is so
Nice
lucky
to see
to
you.
open his company in January. And then here we are with
Yeah.
all the different things going on. So, Mark, I would love for you to tell our guests a little bit about you and
Yeah.
thank you so much for joining us.
Okay. As I said behind the scenes, if I start talking too much, Maria, just stop me. Feel free to just be like, all right, shut up, Mark. You're talking too damn much.
All right.
So, yeah, anyway, so it's kind of crazy how things work out, right? I'll give you a little history about myself. Graduated from Temple, born and raised in Bensalem, just north of the city. And I live in Langhorne now. I have 4 kids, my wife, Maria, 4 little ones under the age of 12. And, I'm kind of a serial entrepreneur. I've always done something regarding sales. I was in mid-level management in the corporate world for a while. I had a chain of tanning salons for a bit. And then as tanning decided to kind of take a plunge, I transitioned into real estate. And
What was that?
what's that?
What year was that?
That was, I graduated college in 2000, opened my first salon in 2003, and I closed up my last salon. I sold that off in, I guess it was 15. And I started real estate. I started getting back into real estate. It was 2013 when I actually, started selling. And I started working for a company called Every Home. Great company, small mom and pop shop based out of Lansdale. And I was working in my, my last salon that I had was in South Philly, and I would, sell and meet clients at my little bistro table in my tanning salon / coffee bar, selling houses out of my salon, which was pretty cool. And that transitioned. My first year in, I sold quite a few homes. I mean, for a new agent, I was pretty happy about that. And my original idea was, I was an investor, and I thought, let me start selling real estate, or let me get my license at least, so I can so I can get access to the MLS and find the great deals out there. So that was my original idea. I'm like, if I could pay my health care and pay, a mortgage payment or whatever, that would be great. So I did that my first year in 2013 and sold, let's say a dozen houses. In 2014, the numbers doubled. And the following year, the numbers doubled again. And now I'm at the point, I'm working full time at my salon, 40, 45 hours a week, and, selling 40, 50 houses a year. And it's literally just me. I have no assistant. No, I had nothing. Listen, I had shit. So it was literally me at a bistro table and my computer, and, trying to crank out houses every day. And, I promised myself, I'm like, you know what, I'll give it one more year. If the numbers continue to go up as they were, then at that point, I'll just, call it quits, sell off the last salon that I had, and go into real estate full time, which I did.
And that was, so how many years did you do both?
I did both for about 2 years. Well, 2013, 14, and 15. But by 2015, that was my last year. And I'm like, I just can't do both anymore. I still kept the property down in South Philly, and we have that rented out, and that's great. But I just couldn't do both. I just, and at that point, I started bringing on a few agents. I had a small team of, 3 or 4 agents from the neighborhood and a couple up by me in Bucks County. And I was still working with Every Home. And I guess it was about 3 years ago now, I met one of my business partners, and he worked with us at Every Home, and his name's Volkan. And I don't know if you've seen him on social media. So great guy. We met, we started working together. And when I closed up my last business, I needed an office to work out of. So I'm up here in Newtown. That's where I live now, in Langhorne. So I found a small office in Newtown, 1,000 square foot office, and Volkan and I were working out of there. And, we had our agents kind of coming and going, and, maybe a half a dozen agents at that point. So we were growing, but we were, I knew just how I am. And I knew that it would have been short-lived, that I can't really work under someone else's umbrella. I kind of wanted the freedom to do my own thing. So Volkan and I took our broker's classes, and in our broker's courses, we met our third business partner, Erin Thompson, who is absolutely amazing. I don't know if you know who she is. She was at Higgins and Welsh a while ago, and she was running that office, and we kind of, we complement each other. The things that I hate to do, she loves to do. She is our broker of record. I don't like the liability. I don't want to deal with the BS and the paperwork, but she loves it, and she's really great at that stuff. So, She came on as our broker. The three of us opened Opus Elite now in January. We have 2 offices. I have one in Ambler at the corner of Butler and Main. And
Okay.
now we have about 15 or 20 agents working out of that office. And I am transitioning out of our little shoebox office in Newtown, and we purchased this big monster office right down the road, and it's magnificent. It's an old, building from the 1800s, and
I saw the
we have
pictures.
yeah, it's pretty cool, and they're under renovation now. We should be moving in there in about a week or so, and we have again about another 20 agents in this area. So total, we're about 30 agents or so. 2 offices, and we're a little different than the average big box company. No offense to your Remaxes and your KWs. I mean, I think it's amazing what you guys do, but we're a little bit different. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to bring real estate back to kind of the way it was, where and we're trying to though we are fully paperless like you are, and I think that's awesome. I think there's something to be said about being able to walk into an office and meet an agent, sit down with them. So most of our offices, and as we grow, we're not looking to have 500 agents out of one office. We're looking to have small boutique offices, 25 to 30 agents out of each location. And that's kind of what we have right now in our model. And we're really looking in these walkable towns. So we are in downtown Ambler, like I had said, and we're right here in Newtown Borough, both walkable towns. We have a lot of foot traffic coming through. We know the neighborhoods. The people that work out of these particular offices are really the authority in these particular locations. We're not looking to bring on agents that work in, Chestnut Hill to work out of our Newtown office, unless, obviously they need a knowledge of the locations that we're, hanging our hat and where we're opening our offices. And that'll be next. So once we have these offices up and running and they're growing, and which, that's where we're at, we're going to be going to New Jersey very shortly, probably within the next month or so.
About
and that's what we hope to do. I'm sorry?
Where about in Jersey?
Well, we're still kind of discussing location. I personally, I love South Jersey, especially, all of my South Philly peeps. They jump the bridge, they go over the Walt Whitman, and they're in Denver or Washington Township. So it'll probably be somewhere in that area, but we're still kind of looking to, we're looking at different options. So, but that's where we are. So we're looking to create, have multiple offices with a good 25 to 30 really trained agents that know the area well and that immerse themselves within the community. So there's my 3-minute spiel on
how many offices do you want to have?
And we've talked about that. We have our business model, we have our business plan as to how we want to grow. Honestly, I just wouldn't stop unless something is compromised. And when I say compromised, if we have to give up quality of service because we're not able to oversee the offices, at that point I would stop growing. But if we can, and I think we have set up systems so that we can grow and we have the manpower to support the offices. And as long as we can continue to do it that way, then I think we're in good shape. I just, I don't want to lose sight of who we are and what we're trying to do. So as long as we can continue to grow and keep our service, where it needs to be, keep our agents trained as we need them to be, keep our agents happy and keep our clients happy, the sky's the limit.
So what's your job?
Me? I just talk a lot. Within the company, obviously I'm still selling. I'm still handling training as well. But together we all do train. We all train our agents. My main job is kind of just growing the company and recruiting. Is if you had to put a title on it, Erin handles the liability aspect of it, the brokerage, the office, just running the office. Volkan is the techie guy. He set up our back office and has everything automated to write our offers and everything that needs to be done. It's pretty amazing what he's done. But he's our brains behind the operation. And I'm kind of the face. I'm the guy you see on social media. I'm the guy that hosts the parties. I'm the guy that brings the agents in and introduces them to Opus. So I'm going to turn a light on because this is getting dark. It looks like it's going to rain. Give me 30
It's actually, it looks like this big thunderstorm. So you have your group too,
yes.
Right?
I'm sorry. So
is your group with it? How do you run it?
Okay, so we don't. So the group originally was the way that we could differentiate ourselves from the company we were with. So we had the Gatta group. The Gatta group has now transitioned into something totally different once we opened up Opus. And so we don't necessarily have a group under under the Opus umbrella. I have our agents obviously that work with us, and I have some agents that obviously defer to me or defer to Volkan or Erin, but I don't have a team under the umbrella. The Gatta Group, and you can probably see the on the step and repeat there.
Yeah.
The Gatta Group is part of our management company, so we do property management, and we have contractors at our disposal, and it's basically our referral company so that we can provide referrals to our agents. To whether it's our agents or to our clients, refer them contractors, refer them builders, refer them any of those types of things. So that's what the Gatta Group kind of morphed into since we opened up Opus. But I don't necessarily have a team behind me, and we have a team of amazing agents. They're my family, not my team. But I think that. But there's not necessarily a team of agents that work under the Gatta Group umbrella per se anymore.
Gotcha. So everybody works
we all just work together
in the company.
Yep.
Are they? Do you run it like a company more like a group, a team, or are they all independent? Do they have to go out and get their own business, or do you provide opportunity? Like,
Sure. I mean, we spend lots of money in advertising, and we do provide leads to our agents. We do have some agents that have teamed up and have just paired up. Stephanie, my assistant, and Ian Henline, they're an amazing group. They're just like a force to be reckoned with. They work together. We have a lot of agents that have grouped together and that have themselves, they're labeling themselves as a group within our company. But all in all, we don't like to, really separate anything. All of our agents are part of our family. We have, like I said, the 2 offices. We try to duplicate all of our trainings so that if something is more convenient to go to the Ambler office and they can do that versus the Newtown office, we try to do everything twice to allow all of our agents the freedom to experience the trainings or the events that we have, out of one of the 2 offices.
That's
you hear
cool.
this rain coming down? This is crazy. It's
I don't know. Somebody just said
it's raining down there.
It looks like there's a hurricane coming.
I'm telling you, it's craziness.
I don't know. It's really dark outside.
I had to turn the light on. I'm telling you, it was bright as can be. I have skylights over my head, and all of a sudden, so. Tell me about you. I want to know a little bit about Maria Quattrone.
Oh my God.
You're amazing at what you do. And I don't know. I mean, I hear these amazing things about you. I don't know you very well. I see what you're doing on social media, but tell me about your company too, now that we're chatting.
Well, that's sweet, Mark. Thank you. We run the company pretty much like a group. We do have a couple independent agents, but everything that we do is we take all the heavy lifting away from the agent and allow them to focus on selling real estate. So we do all the listing management, all the contract to close on the seller side, and on the buyer side, we handle it after they're done their inspection portion of it.
Sure.
So I operate as the rainmaker, bring it in, and then I assign it out to different people. And the staff, we're heavy staff heavy. And then everybody pretty much, except for one person on the staff, is a licensed real estate agent. They just don't go out on the street, right, to bring business. I've been in the business 16 years. I sold radio advertising before this. So
16 years. What did you start when you were 10?
Yeah, you're sweet, Mark.
Yeah.
I was at Temple before you.
Yeah, I graduated 2000, first class of the millennium. Great school. Love Temple.
I love Temple too. I had a good time there.
How many agents do you
have? So our group is small. We have I always have to count.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 5 agents.
5 agents. Mm-hmm. And one of the top producing groups in the country, I'm assuming, right? You guys are killing it.
Yep. Our goal, our commitment and goal this year was to help 500 families buy and sell real estate or invest. So we'll see where that ends up because, with everything that's going on, there's so many different, the situation and then the new situation.
Yeah. Right. How was the new situation treating you down there? Are you being safe? I'm assuming it's a little scary.
Yeah, we're not too far from where everything started to occur, and it's really sad. I'm sad for everybody. Yeah. I'm sad for humanity.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to think that I always say we're the United Nations. We work with everybody. We help everybody. I don't, look at people differently than, whether they're white, black, yellow, pink, Catholic, Jewish, Muslim. Like, we really
Doesn't make a difference.
have a really diverse clientele.
Yeah.
And wow, the lights are.
I have the same thing. I have the same thing going on. I'm
The lights
flickering. I hope I don't lose.
in my house.
If we lose power, we got a problem.
If we lose power, we're screwed because Zoom is how we're managing life right now.
Unreal.
But you can see it, right? The lights are going on.
Yep, I have the same thing going on over here. Pretty insane. See what happens when when Maria Quattrone and Mark Gatta come together?
My God, we caused this.
The storms come.
The storm's coming.
Oh,
no, we're good. It's I love the business. Listen, I love the business. I love my group. I treat them, they're my family, and like you, I know you're so family oriented. You have 4 little ones. I don't know how your wife Maria does it all because I know
God bless her.
I
it's
see
those Marias
on Facebook. She cooks like a mother effer. And she's got 4 little ones.
Yeah,
how's your family doing with everything? I know, it's got to be hard with 4 under 12.
Yeah, it's a challenge. Maria is amazing at what she does. She really is. And I always joke around that she's been planning for this forever because I'm surprised she never homeschooled to begin with because she's one of those moms. She's always at school every day. She's volunteering. She's she's just great at what she does, and she compliments me so well. She gives me the freedom to go out and do what I need to, and I come home and the kids are bathed and the homework's done, and they want to hang out with dad and watch movies and play. So,
you really got the life.
I'm very blessed. I'm very blessed. We joke around about that kind of stuff, and my response it's what Tony Soprano said it best. Out here it's 2020, in my house it's 1945, and that's the reality because I feel like we have that kind of an old world mentality where I provide and I take care of the outside stuff, and Maria's in the house and she takes care of the family.
Well, it works for you. I lost you.
She just called me. Yep. There you go.
Okay.
Can you see me? Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know what just happened there.
So I said that that works for you, right? So it's
yes, it does.
It works for you. It works for your family. That's what you love. She loves that. That's who she is. So I think it's beautiful. People have all different. Oh, you're frozen. Darn it.
Are you there, Maria?
I am. Mark.
I know.
Unbelievable. We got a bunch of people here. Chad, Andre. Hi, Andre.
Did you lose power? Did you lose power?
No.
We just lost power and it kicked back on again. So sorry if I lost you for a
Oh
second.
my gosh.
This is insane.
Are you at home? Or are you at the office? This is not. Hey, Mark. Mark.
So
let's see if we can get Mark back on.
Our power.
Mark.
No, I'm at the office. Yeah, I'm at the office.
You're at the office?
So who's checking in? I'm not able to see on my end. Yes, some people
so we got in. Andre, Aurelia Pacelli, Patty Chapman, Jenna, Nicole.
You there, Marie? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me, Mark? Oh, this isn't good. Let's see if Mark can jump back in, everybody. I think we're having a hurricane here in Philadelphia today. Mark, you there?
Yes. Can you see me?
I can see you. Oh boy. It's
This is
it's
crazy.
frozen. Yeah, you're frozen on me. Oh, okay. Well, another challenge. Be the solution. Be the solution. That's all we can do, folks, is every day look to be the solution. And some days is harder than others. But we do know that this too shall pass, the hurricane. Mark, oh man. Anybody want to ask me any questions? You could post it in the comments. What's going on in real estate in Philly? Selling, selling, selling. It looks like I'm going to wait another minute to see if Mark can jump on here. I think the hurricane got him. Okay. Going to give it another 60 seconds. What do you want to know about the real estate market? People are listing property. Last month, we seen probably triple the amount from April, which makes sense because people didn't want to go to market in April. So things are definitely up and running here in Philadelphia. And we hope that on Friday, we're going yellow. So we planned next week on Monday, we'll be opening the office with limited staff at the office. But I'm excited by that. I actually was just in the office earlier doing a listing appointment, which was fun. I was there by myself, which was weird, but we're getting the listing. So that's always a good thing. I'm excited to be working with another new client, getting a lot of calls to help a lot of people who really need our help right now and with buying and selling. So it looks like Mark's not going to be able to get back on. So I wish everybody a great day. Keep on being the solution. If there's anything that I can do to help anybody, feel free to reach out to me. You can messenger me on Facebook, or you can call me, or you call the office and they can patch you into me. It's 215-607-3535. I look forward to talking with you, and we're going to have to reschedule Mark. Unless he can, nope, his power's probably down. So we'll reschedule Mark and we'll put it out when Mark can be back on. And I look forward to talking with him because I've been we've never actually physically met in person. So I was really wanted to get to know him, but we will reschedule this broadcast. So thanks everybody. Be safe out there, stay well. And remember, just keep on being the solution.